Alrighty, in this video, we're gonna do our first flight with the brand new O3 air unit from DJI. Let's get started. Alrighty, so this is going to be the first flight, the first time that I'm gonna get a chance to fly this with the new OcuSync 3 air unit. This is the bot grinder demi-bot frame that I went ahead and built, and we put the air unit inside of here. So if you wanna see the full review, the same time that this video is going live, I will have a full review of the new O3 air unit. This is just gonna be more or less for me to fly and commentate and give you some thoughts live as I fly this for the first time. But really quickly, I'll just go over the specs on what we're gonna be flying today. We have the Hero 11 on top of here. We're gonna be flying 4K 60 frames per second Super View. We'll also be recording 4K 60 frames per second to the air unit itself. We also have some FPV Cycle 25mm motors, and then we have the Mamba F7 Mark IV stack in here as well. So pretty nice little build, super nice frame. I gotta say, this thing is super rigid. I can't wait to fly it and feel how it feels. I just did a stock tune on it and just threw my rates on there, and that's pretty much it. We're also going to be flying with the FPV RC2, because one of the nice things about this build is the fact that you can use the new RC2, which feels pretty familiar because it's just basically like using a Tango 2. All right, let's get this thing plugged in, powered up, and take it for its first flight. I gotta tell you, right out of the gate, video quality looks amazing, and we're behind the building here now. And yeah, where normally I would be breaking up, I am not breaking up. So I'm not really noticing latency just yet, and we are behind the building. Maybe a little latency right there. Little pixelation, possibly. Man, this frame is smooth. All right, so we're gonna go all the way down here, try to push it down this fairway and see how far we can go before we get any real breakup. All right, so I'm losing HD bars, and that was pretty far. I know for a fact from where I'm at right here, that's about a good 1,700 plus feet through the trees. That was through the trees. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Crap, somebody's calling me. I can't answer the phone. Oh, it's weird. I was getting breakup as the phone's ringing. That's interesting. That's so weird. I was getting breakup when the phone was ringing. Right now, I'm not getting breakup. That's so strange. I don't think I noticed that with my Avata. 22 volts, so battery life is doing pretty good. This is a 1300 milliamp hour battery. Man, this frame is so stout. I'm loving this. It is so crazy to be able to see everything so visibly clear. I'm at 45 megabytes. Man, it's so crazy. I don't know, what would you rather have, latency or visibility? I mean, I feel like latency is something that's somewhat subjective in a lot of instances. Like you won't be able to really, you know, see things quite the same way, but I mean, I'm loving this, man. Oh shit. Oh, I'm down. I'm down. Let's see if I can get turtle mode to... I'm stuck somewhere. All right, let's go out there and see where that's at. Shit. Pushed it a little too far. Here it is right here. So that was a pretty light crash. Obviously flying in, you know, over a golf course, it's gonna be a light crash, but I will tell you, just from it sitting for that little bit of time, the air unit is crazy hot. I mean, really, really super hot. Hotter than I would ever feel comfortable touching for an extenuating period of time. So they say you've got 9 minutes of standby time, but I don't know if that includes when you were flying. If you're flying, it may be less, but it's hot. I was getting a little bit of lag back there for some reason. Not as much breakup as I get with the original air unit or my Vistas, but still a good amount of lag. Sort of weird. All right, back to the car. If you don't live in Florida, you'll never understand any of this. What the hell are these things? I call them demon seeds. And these are sand spurs galore. Alrighty, so what's my takeaway from that very first flight? Well, I will say that the penetration and range on this is incredible. You probably have more range than you do have battery life, which is nice. There is some latency that I can slightly notice from flying this and let's say analog, but I don't think it's enough for many freestyle pilots to complain about. It was weird when my phone was ringing. I did get some breakup, which I thought was sort of weird. Like I was getting noticeably worse signal when my phone was in my pocket ringing. So I don't really know what that's about. I don't know if the two are tied together, but certainly interesting. I think overall, it is really fun to fly. Using the RC link that this has built into the air unit, I think is definitely the way to go if you want to minimize the space that you're using. Also, the fact that, you know, you can, you know, monitor your range a little bit better is pretty damn nice. But I think overall it was pretty damn nice to have basically like the Avata, but only faster, like the visuals from the Avata, but in a frame that I know can take a hit and just, you know, push it, you know, at a distance. I mean, I think that was really incredible. This is a pretty heavy ass frame though. I mean, this thing's heavy. But anyways, let me know what you think of the footage, and I will see you in the full review. Stay original. Bad online, you get sand spurs. All these freaking sand spurs. If you're not good, you get sand spurred. That's the problem. And these damn demon seeds. I might as well just buy new shoelaces, because I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit here and pick out all these little bastards off here. Look at this. I may just buy a whole new pair of shoes. I'm never, fuck. Damn. Oh, they're on my shoulders too. Jesus, what are these things?
I heard they checking for me, no one checking on me, so I had to go run up a check. I got the message on me, ain't no flexing on me, my attorney gon' call and collect. Blessings on blessings for me, my successes only made them envious, they got upset. I had to put all their egos in check. I want the money, the power, respect, and I heard you know so-and-so, you not a threat.